95% of people will face financial ruin when a real storm hits, not because they're lazy, but because they live in financial denial. They think disaster happens to someone else somewhere else at some other time. This denial is the most expensive mistake you can make. When the winds howl and the rain falls, it's too late to wish you had a plan. Your financial house must be built on stone, not sand, long before the storm arrives. A typhoon isn't just a weather event, it's a test of your preparedness. It can wipe out homes, businesses, and entire communities in hours. Most people operate under a dangerous illusion of financial stability, paying bills, maybe saving a little but not truly prepared. Everyday financial habits feel safe, but they leave you exposed when crisis strikes. The real storm is the widespread lack of preparation, a silent crisis brewing in households everywhere. The only way to survive is to wake up, get smart, and take control of your money now. You've worked hard to save, but a standard savings account isn't enough to protect you from a major typhoon. Most people think a few $1,000s makes them secure. This is a critical error. Nearly half of households would struggle with an unexpected expense of just a few $100s. Imagine needing thousands for food, shelter, and transportation when banks are closed and ATMs are offline. Your savings, locked behind a digital wall, is useless in that moment. The real problem is optimism bias, the belief that disaster won't happen to you. This leads to financial inertia. No dedicated emergency fund, no insurance review, no plan for vital documents. People are gambling with their family's future, betting the storm will miss them. The typical save a little, spend a lot, hope for the best approach is a recipe for disaster. It's time to move beyond the illusion of safety and build true financial security. The financial aftermath of a typhoon can be more destructive than the storm itself. Just 1 inch of floodwater can cost over $25,000 in damage. Most insurance doesn't cover it. Many only realize this when it's too late, standing in the wreckage with a useless policy. The biggest mistake after inadequate insurance? No liquid cash reserve. After a typhoon, cash is king. Power outages make cards and digital payments useless. No cash means no essentials, food, gas, medicine. Another mistake, not having digital and physical copies of crucial documents, making aid and claims a nightmare. Consider a family with a nice home, 2 cars and retirement savings, but no flood insurance and little cash. When disaster struck, they lost everything and had to raid retirement funds, jeopardizing their future. The initial cost of repairs is just the beginning. Lost income, temporary housing, and emotional stress pile on. The financial wreckage can take years to recover from. This is the reality for millions who fail to prepare. You don't need a finance degree to protect yourself, just a plan and action. First, set up a dedicated emergency fund at a separate bank, aiming for at least 8 months of living expenses. Start with automatic transfers, even if it's just $50 a week. Second, review your insurance. Don't assume you're covered for floods or wind damage. Call your agent and ask specific questions. Get separate flood insurance if needed. Third, secure your documents, scan and save them to a secure cloud, and store originals in a waterproof, fireproof safe. If you evacuate, you'll have access to everything you need. Fourth, create a simple financial plan, list accounts, passwords, and contacts, and share with a trusted out-of-state person. Withdraw enough cash to cover 1 to 2 weeks of expenses and small bills, and keep it safe. These 4 steps: emergency fund, insurance review, document security, and cash, are your financial life raft. Don't wait. 5 minutes of action now can save you years of recovery later. Start today. The difference between a financial victim and a victor isn't luck, it's preparation. Simple actions today save you money, stress, and heartache tomorrow. Being prepared means you operate from strength, not fear. You'll have cash, insurance, and documents ready so you can focus on what matters most. Preparation gives you the power to help others and recover faster. Financial readiness is self-reliance in action. Ask yourself, what's your biggest financial mistake right now? Denial about insurance, no emergency fund, documents unprotected. Acknowledge it, then act. Share in the comments one thing you'll do this week to prepare. Make a public commitment. Let's build a community of financial victors. Your future self will thank you.